Today, I'm setting aside the usual warm-up about the Webb telescope and jumping straight into what truly matters. Lately, Webb has been shaking the foundations of what we thought we understood about the cosmos. As its data streams in, you can almost feel the tension in the scientific community. The sense that we're standing at the edge of a transformation in how we interpret the universe and its laws. Researchers are already warning that Webb's newest observations reveal something so unusual that it directly challenges our long-held cosmic framework. In a discovery unlike anything before it, scientists have identified a strange structure buried deep in the universe's earliest moments. They know how profoundly this changes the story we've been telling about the universe. According to the traditional cosmological model, roughly 13.8 billion years ago, the Big Bang ignited everything, and space has been stretching outward ever since. We all understand that this official age estimate isn't quite accurate, but let's stick with it for continuity. If the universe has been expanding since its beginning, then everything, galaxies, clusters, massive structures, has been drifting apart like sparks from a fire. That's why galaxies outside the Milky Way appear to be retreating from us. To figure out how far one is, scientists rely on something known as cosmological redshift. Simply put, the greater the redshift, the more distant the galaxy. But here's where things get tricky. Light from remote galaxies travels for ages before reaching Earth. That means the farther away a galaxy sits, the further back in time we're looking. Yet that very light gets stretched into longer wavelengths, into the infrared, far beyond what our eyes can pick up. The Hubble telescope, incredible as it is, can only peer from ultraviolet through a small part of the infrared spectrum. Because of that limitation, it rarely spotted extremely ancient galaxies. One rare exception was GN-Z11, a faint smudge from 13.4 billion years ago, about 400 million years after the Big Bang, with a redshift of 10.957. For a long time, scientists believed galaxies beyond redshift 11 were extremely rare, perhaps nearly non-existent. Then Webb arrived. Unlike Hubble, Webb sees deep into the infrared, exactly where the universe hides its most ancient secrets. So naturally, once the telescope was launched and aimed skyward, the universe began unveiling a completely different face. Suddenly, the darkness lit up with dozens of galaxies that might be among the very first ever formed, cosmic relics that had been invisible until now. Using Webb's early data, astronomers began hunting for galaxies at extremely high redshifts, signals that these ancient systems emerged far earlier than anyone had predicted. As Webb swept its gaze across the sky, NASA identified several candidates that may have been among the universe's very first creations, forming only 200 to 300 million years after the Big Bang. Soon enough, one galaxy stood out, a record breaker nicknamed Glass Z13, sitting at a redshift of 13.2 and born roughly 300 million years after everything began. The sheer number of these early galaxies stunned researchers. The lead scientist from the University of Missouri explained that their discovery hints at a major rethink of how galaxies initially took shape. He emphasized that the evidence points to far more galaxies forming much earlier than the current models allow. As the scientific world was still catching its breath, another primordial system surfaced, this one shining from just 390 million years after the universe's birth. So what exactly did astronomers uncover in this newest Webb image? Over the last few weeks, Webb has dropped revelation after revelation, each one challenging how we believed early galaxies grew in the aftermath of the Big Bang. People keep asking, what's the surprise this time? Sure, they love the breathtaking visuals, but what they really want to know is what new truths those images contain. And the headline is this: the universe's first galaxies didn't follow the script. They matured faster, brighter, and more unexpectedly than every earlier prediction, and no one yet knows what forced the change. Fueling the discussion even more, Webb has revealed yet another perplexing object in the early cosmos. The MIRI European Consortium GTO group recently announced the discovery of an extraordinarily red source that slipped past nearly all deep NIRCam surveys. They stumbled upon it while searching for faint, distant specks in Webb's latest images. Because Webb captures weaker light from faraway structures, these distant objects show up as dim and deep red. While cataloging those faint signals, the team suddenly noticed this strikingly red source, one that earlier instruments had completely overlooked. Researchers think it may be one of the most remote objects humans have ever detected. Although some nearby bodies can appear faint because of heavy dust, the team ruled that out. The source is clearly extended, not a point-like star, and hasn't moved in over a year, eliminating the possibility that it's a brown dwarf drifting. Another idea suggested that the strange object might simply be a heavily dust-filled galaxy from a later era, perhaps 1 or 2 billion years after the Big Bang, but that scenario also lost support as researchers dug deeper. Instead, the third possibility has become the most compelling. In their report, the team proposed that this mysterious source could belong to the same family as the tiny red dot galaxies recently uncovered by Webb. Compact, intensely red, and bafflingly bright for their age. What makes this even more astonishing is its potential distance. The object appears to sit at a redshift of Z15, meaning it may have existed only about 100 million years after the universe burst into being. If this interpretation holds, it would not just break the previous record for the earliest known galaxy, it would redefine the frontier entirely. Those miniature red dot galaxies already unsettled cosmologists because they are far larger and brighter than any early universe model predicted. Now, the possibility of something even farther and older threatens to upend the entire framework used to explain cosmic evolution. And these aren't the only findings stirring discomfort. New observations have revealed yet another ancient system, one that dates back roughly 13 billion years and appears to have formed long before the expected collapse of giant dark matter halos. Shockingly, this remote galaxy carries more stars than the Milky Way, despite emerging only about 800 million years into the universe's timeline. That implies it somehow assembled without dark matter acting as the gravitational seed, a direct contradiction of the standard picture of galaxy formation. Naturally, scientists are asking how such a thing could happen. How could the universe produce a massive galaxy before the necessary dark matter scaffolding existed? Claudia Lagos, an associate professor at the International Center for Radio Astronomy Research, noted that these enormous early galaxies are placing unprecedented strain on our cosmological assumptions. After all, the dark matter structures thought to anchor early galaxies shouldn't have formed so soon after the Big Bang. To make sense of these anomalies, researchers are being pushed toward questions that lie far beyond the traditional boundaries of astronomy. Some ideas drift into metaphysics, invoking a cosmic designer. Others remain within theoretical physics, exploring frameworks like the multiverse, an endless collection of universes, or cyclical models in which the cosmos repeatedly collapses and begins anew. Nobel laureate Roger Penrose offers another bold possibility, that an entirely separate universe existed before our own. His proposal, though controversial among cosmologists, has captured the attention of philosophers because it reframes the Big Bang not as a beginning from nothing, but as a bridge between cosmic eras. This perspective bypasses simple cause and effect logic and opens new intellectual terrain for understanding how our reality might have emerged. As Webb enters the final stretch of its planned science mission, researchers are bracing for even more revelations, discoveries that may finally help us uncover when, how, and why the universe took shape in the first place. That wraps up today's discussion. I hope you enjoyed the journey. Thanks for tuning in.